Hello everyone, I'm Wheelman, and this is something a little different. So, as none of you know, I'm a fan of the Battlefield franchise. And as none of you also know, I'm a fan of the Rooster Teeth show RWBY. That's RWBY. So, almost 2 years ago, an artist by the name of Staff Sergeant Lulz on DeviantArt posted this artwork of the titler team as the Battlefield 4 classes. He followed it up with Team Juniper, that's JNPR, and most recently he posted Team Coffee, CFVY. These pictures are so popular that people have started cosplaying these designs. This includes Riot Cosplay, Outlaw Cosplay, Cleo Adams, and whoever this fellow might be. Now, maybe it's because Team Coffee was the most Battlefield heavy of the crossovers. Maybe it was because I play the Engineer class the most. Maybe I'm just insane, but I really wanted to try out Yatsuhashi's Loadout for myself. So, here goes. Yatsuhashi's primary weapon is the UTS-15 shotgun, with an EOTech sight, full choke, and firefighter camo. In talking with the artist, I learned it was loaded with flechette rounds. Now, after the Spring 2015 patch, all of the shotguns became godlike, and if the shotguns are gods, the UTS-15 is Zeus. Grabbing the stats from Synthic.com, the first thing I want to bring up is that this has an amazing 18 pellets per shell. The only shotgun with more per shell is the Hawk 12 gauge. Something very unique about the UTS is that it's classified as a bullpup weapon, like the AUG or the F2000. This means it has a tighter hipfire spread and less spread penalty for moving while ADS. Whereas every other shotgun has a stationary ADS spread of 0.1, the UTS has a stationary spread of 0.125. It has the highest vertical recoil of any shotgun at 2.5, but very moderate side-to-side recoil of 0.5, both left and right. Adding the full choke to it makes it the shotgun with the longest range without using slugs. Now for the UTS-15's claim to fame, the magazine capacity. It has the highest capacity of any shotgun at 15 rounds, along with a relatively quick reload of 0.83 seconds per shell. Considering that you can cancel the reload at any time by simply pressing the fire button, it means you're highly unlikely to ever run out of ammo. Up next, Yatsuhashi's sidearm is the Deagle 44. It's pictured as a chromed out bald eagle from Hardline, but its first draft was with flat snow camo. I added a compensator to tame some of the side-to-side recoil, but mostly because it looks cool. Fun fact, the model is actually the factory muzzle brake. The Deagle can one-shot headshot out to 50 meters. If you're accurate enough, you can make up for the lack of range of a shotgun.
Stay on the wrench, stay on the wrench.
I'm wrenching.
We got a guy coming up on our right over here.
Hold on, still wrenching. Got it.
I am clearly not. It can also destroy slams, meaning you don't have to waste a grenade or rockets to clear them. And speaking of rockets, Yatsuhashi is carrying a Javelin. This is not my favorite launcher, as I feel the risks outweigh the benefits. It requires a lock-on and can't lock onto air vehicles. As soon as you get a lock, vehicle drivers will not only get a lock-on tone, but an indicator as to exactly what direction you're firing from. So he knows where to look for you, and you have to stand still to maintain the lock, pretty much making you a free kill. The only real counter to this is to use it at very long range. It also can't be used to destroy buildings, and as of the fall 2015 patch, can't be used from any vehicle. With all these can'ts, it's hard to focus on what it can do. It does 30 damage at any angle, meaning it will mobility hit vehicles without reactive armor. If the target is designated by a PLD or a SOFLAM, it does 45 damage, making it a mobility hit on any vehicle. I enlisted the help of a friend who, using Velvet's loadout no less, marked targets for me, and we discovered something interesting. The Javelin will lock onto targets at 350 meters, while the PLD only works at 300. It means if you're standing next to the guy, you're almost better off without him. Pretty much its only saving grace is that if a target is marked somewhere else, you can lock on up to 500 meters away and without line of sight. All that being said, in the grand scheme of things, it's a pretty effective loadout. Maybe Lulz knew what he was doing after all. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm out.